I'm not going for 50 wins, but man, there are some sections I just want to practice, especially that nightmare section, also known as the anvil jump. Oh, overshot it. Bummer, man. Dare I say I might finally be getting better at that section? Holy smokes! You know, this might actually be possible. Man, it is like, again, so many things are so tantalizingly out of reach. Oh my goodness, dude, this is so possible, dude. Goodness. I love that. Nice, okay. Cool, cool. No, what the crud, dude? That's why you don't bail. I was like, I am toast. Well, I mean, I flirted with disaster so many times there. It's kind of fitting that I finally fell down to the slide. No. Funny how I was hooked onto the spire and then ended up falling all the way back down. Alright, gonna get what I wanted here. Got nothing but time to figure out there's gotta be a more consistent, better way to do this. You know, other than lodging the hat into the wall and then using that as a platform. Alright, so see what I'm saying? Like if you go from here, launch yourself purposely short so that you can bounce yourself off of that. See what I'm saying? Like if I learned how to do that, it might be actually easier. Or there's got to be some, goodness, you know, some easier way to do this even. What do you think was going to happen, Jerry? I don't know. I was lonely and wanted attention. See, even that, if I could just consistently do that. Yes, like that. Right, the thing is, here's a strat. If you get launched up there, if you get the height, it seems like a high percentage of the time your momentum is going too far, right? And then you hit the wall. When you hit the wall, it then reverses your momentum. But if you can like get there and like stop, you can latch and stay still, and then at which point you can just get up safely. So see like that? But if you slow that down, I hit where it juts out, as I do a million times, and that's what then makes me start going the other way momentum-wise. Okay, see? See, it might be the case that once you stick the hammer in, you just gotta force your mouse to stop your momentum, because then you just won't slip off. The problem is, to get less of that sideways momentum, inevitably I will simultaneously get less height. See what I'm saying? Like if that was just 10 pixels shorter, it would be infinitely easier. Goodness. That's better for the sideways momentum problem, but it does appear like I can get the height far less consistently. So it's like choose your battle. Choose your fat ugly girl. Do you want one that has a nice personality or a fat ugly girl that has lots of money? It's like both options suck. Now if only, illustratively speaking, if only I could discover some thin beautiful woman technique to be able to get up. Just like, again, look, do you remember back in the day when I was like so crushed when I fell off of here? Look, I'll do it on purpose. And then let's look, see how easy this jump has become when I discovered this technique right here. Look at that, first try. You know what I'm saying? So if there was a ridiculously consistent strat for this, that would be amazing. You want to get the height, but without the horizontal momentum. Oh, dude! That looked so perfect, and yet, as you probably noticed, even though it would appear that I was A, latched, and B, stopped, it's like, nope, your momentum is like this little one last wave of the ocean, right? It's like popped me right off. I'm gonna stand by my statement though, that this jump is still garbage, and B, if I ever could make a ROM hack of this, I would simply lower that by 10 pixels. Oh, look at that. I nail it as I'm complaining about it. What perfect timing. Alright, I think I'm done experimenting around. I don't seem to have, honestly. It doesn't seem like I have made any progress on that, so getting close to an hour. Let's go ahead and just finish this baby off. OMG, dude. Well, we're gonna get more anvil jump practice whether we want to or not. That might be it, actually. Just the soft hands. Let yourself collide. Look at that. Have we discovered the thin, beautiful woman strat for that? Which somehow mysteriously 99% of guys will prefer, but that's going to offend, the 90% of women who want attention, and so then they're going to get all toxic and jealous over the 1% of beautiful women that 99% of all men are attracted to. Like they say, ain't nobody hate women more than other women. Also, fact, take this one to the bank, jealousy is rottenness to the bones, baby. So speaking of ugly, jealous women, has anybody else seen the brand new American Eagle Sydney Sweeney advertisement commercial? No, I want on top of this. Ta-da! Look, Mom, no hands. Oh, I mean, look, Mom, no legs. Actually, that gives me the most ingenious idea. Bennett Foddy needs to make a sequel to this game called Getting Over It 2, in which you don't have any arms. You're like a dude in a pot with legs, and then you have to, instead of do like climbing tasks that would be helpful if you had like actual legs, you need to do like tasks that would be easy if you had like actual hands or fingers. Oh my goodness, weak sauce, dude. Oh yeah, that might be the most epic save there. Oh, interesting. Look at that. Can I launch myself from here? That is hilarious. The hitboxes in this game, though. Got it. Oh boy. Nice, nice, nice. It is good to have every once in a while these nothing to lose playthroughs where I do just kind of, play around and experiment, because you never know. I might discover a better strategy than how I've been playing before. 106. Well, to my dear friends and family, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again at Great Games before your time.